Um, Hey, another video to promote metadimensional to YouTube. Weird. Anyway, so topic here. I want to argue that experience is intelligent, um, which is kind of a weird thing to grasp to begin with. Like, if you are familiar with artificial intelligence research, you know that you can create intelligent behaviors using something that has no experiential qualities to talk about. Like, we know we can explain how artificial intelligence works without ever resorting to anything experiential. So you can create intelligent behaviors without anything experiential, without having any experience, any quality, and all that stuff. But the fact that it's possible to create intelligence or intelligent behaviors in more than one way should not be should not be something that if there's two ways to produce the same thing, that's completely valid and it's fine, and it's not a reason to dismiss the other. For specifically, especially if you're working in the field of computer science, you know that every program, for every program that takes one input and creates a specific output, there's an infinite amount of programs that can do the exact same thing. Maybe not as efficiently, but still it's different. An infinite amount of different code can do the same function. So it also goes the other way. There are things that software can do, but there's other ways of doing it. Now, what I'm arguing is that experience has intelligence. Now, I don't want to go too deep into this, but I want to go superficially onto this. Look, when a baby comes out of a mother's womb and it cries, he cries, she cries, and she's sad, and then she's happy, he's happy. Yes? No one needs to explain to the baby what's being sad or what being angry or means. They don't because they feel it. Because there's no need to explain what being sad is. It's not like someone explained to me what being sad is, and because of that I can be sad, or someone described to me what being happy is, and because of that I can be happy. It's not that. Experience comes with that understanding built in, and that's a lot. There's so many semantic movements like that if you were to model them in a computer, you'd be in a jam. Like, this is a tough thing to model. Like the all the intricate details of emotion, of what it feels like to be a bit sad, but not so much too sad, because there's something good about this also, and being ambivalent, but in a specific way, and wanting to do something at the same time, not wanting to do it. There's such a huge web of conditions. This is all intelligence, and it's not as far as machine that generates the machine that, let's say, that is the brain. Like, insofar it works like an artificial intelligence, it doesn't need any of that. It doesn't need to model what it feels like to be sad, or to be angry, or to be happy, or to be joyful. It doesn't need that. This is something that comes directly from experience, and it's enough. It's so, there's so much in here, such a huge vocabulary of intelligence that is innate to experience itself, that when you have that, you need such a small additional component to do the signal processing and all that, because the semantics you get from experience. The complex analysis comes from experience. What the body needs to do is just translate the data that the conditions, the physical conditions, into these experiential movements, and experience will do the rest. Experience will know that if it will know the feeling of wanting to stop an annoyance, and it will know the feeling of finding a clever way of doing that, and the happiness that comes with that, the smirkiness. This is all. So this is a lot, and it comes from experience, and it's time to take this a bit more seriously. Like, yes, you can continue on emulating stuff with machines, and you can solve problems much better than humans, but with a machine. But you eventually, if you think about it, if the intelligence, so much intelligence comes from experience itself, and is not is vacant from the machines that emulate, you can say that all you're looking at when you're looking at machines is a reflection of that intelligence that exists in experience, not in the brain.